Yo, what is good, fellas? And hope you boys are all having a fantastic college football Ultimate Team Legend Sunday. It was a delayed Sunday, but it came, and it is, almost about over. And I figured something we do almost every time we get new content on the Madden channel is actually rank every card in order of you should pick this guy up first, this guy up last. So I figured we'd bring it on over to the College Football Ultimate Team channel. If you boys are new here, we post daily College Football Ultimate Team videos as well as Madden Ultimate Team videos. Link for that channel is in the description. Now I'm going to shut up so we can go talk about which, in my opinion, I think is the worst of the new Legends to actually pick up. Also, complete disclaimer, if I say Ultimate Legends, well, that's on me. I have been talking about Ultimate Legends and not Legends for months now, so it's going to take a minute for me to actually not say UL and just say L. Yeah, but in my opinion, the worst brand new legend we got today is actually Booger McFarland. I think he's a great football analyst, probably a really good football player. I'm sure he was dominant at LSU. That's why he got the first legend drop. But I just don't think his card is that special. Now, this card is really good compared to other D tackles, but from what I have seen so far in the gameplay of College Football 25, your defensive tackles, they are, just kind of there. My DTs, personally, I think I have 82 defensive tackles. They don't do much for me. Now, I think Booger McFarland will play good, but in tier ranking of all these cards are really good, he's probably going to be the one you want to pick up last. You guys are going to want to pick up every single one of these players if you want to claim the Tim Tebow, which I would highly recommend. I'm sure that card is going to be the best quarterback in the game, the Season 1 Tim Tebow. You got to collect all 15 Season 1 Legends. We only have 7 in the game right now. So you're going to want to get them all, but in my opinion, Booger McFarland is probably the one I'm going to do last. I mean, 70 speed, 73 excel, 85 strength, 84 tackle, 86 block shit, 85 power move, 77 finesse move. He is literally a power defensive tackle. His archetype is run stopper, and that is pretty much all this guy is going to do on your team. I think he's good, not great. Coming in at last place is Booger. Yeah, and so coming in at 6, when EA doubles up on a position, I typically rank, the second or the worst of the two new, not new, but the similar position player higher up on my list, and that is unfortunately Brian Urlacher. Now, Brian Urlacher is not a bad card whatsoever, but in order of which card to pick up first, Ray Lewis is just better. And, I think Brian Urlacher will be cheaper, but he just is a little bit worse with only 83 speed, which isn't slow, but, it's Legends. They all should be top tier cards. 80 excel, 84 strength, 85 tackle is great, 82 block shade, 84 hit power. I love to see it. He does beat Ray Lewis out on the zone coverage with 83. I believe Ray Lewis has something in the 70s. But I don't know. I think you use your middle linebacker more than you chuck him in a zone coverage. He also is 6'4", 258 pounds, so he does beat out Ray Lewis on the size. But for me personally, speed is key, and you can definitely tell the difference, at least right now in this game, between an 83 speed player and an 84 speed player, which is what Ray Lewis has. Now again, Brian Urlacher is not a bad card whatsoever. And if you're a big Bears fan, or I guess is that a New Mexico State fan, you can go pick up Brian Urlacher and, not feel bad about it. He's going to make plays on your field. But for me personally, he is going to be the last, not the second to last legend I'm going to pick up. Yeah, words are getting difficult, and that is why I have Marshall Faulk coming in at 5. Yeah, he's not coming in at 5 because words are hard. He's coming in at 5 because the running back position group in this game absolutely loaded. The top 5 running backs in the game could have been the best running back in the game if, they came out and EA slowed down the progression of running backs. We have 6 or 5 nutty running backs, which is not something we can typically say week 1 of a brand new game. Now, Marshall Faulk does have 85 speed, 85 excel, 83 agility, 85 carrying, 84 change of direction with 75 truck and 84 break tackle. Card is really good. I mean, 5'10", 211 pounds, but he does fall victim of being in the most congested, best position group in the game we have seen so far. Think about, he's not better than Judkins. Is he better than LTD Ollie Gordon? Maybe. He's definitely better than the core elite Ollie Gordon, but by how much? We got a Todd Gurley. We have so many good running backs in this game. It's really going to be difficult, for a running back to take that top spot from Judkins, and that is exactly why he's coming in at number 5. An amazing card, but just falls victim to being a very crowded position group when it comes to being the best. And those are all things that I consider when making these, best player of the content drop. We got to consider where they fall in within their own position group, and that sucks for Marshall Faulk. Now at 4, I have Pat White, and if you like lefty quarterbacks, by all means, he could be your number one option. I don't think the LTDs are amazing we got today, I'll just say that, but they are the top 2 spots. But for me personally, Pat White could be your number 1 spot. I don't like lefty quarterbacks, so had to put him, upper tier of this list. He is amazing though with his speed. His accuracies are not great, but he has 85 speed. He is 6'1". He is 192 pounds, which is a little bit lighter. I don't know how that affects wear and tear. I do know like your weight, your size, your injury, and your stamina definitely plays a factor in how many like nutty plays your guys can make before he gets tired. And I do think Pat White might fall victim to that, but he is, again, very, very good. 76 deep accuracy. You're picking up this card to run the read option with them. So if you're picking him up to not throw the ball and you like lefty quarterbacks, then Pat White is your guy. But for me personally, he doesn't fit my play style, so he's coming in at 4. Moving on over to the top 3. I have one more set piece and then both LTDs. At number 3 though, I have Ray Lewis. In my opinion, one of the best cards we have seen so far. Definitely on the defensive side of things with 84 speed, 82 excel, 84 strength, 85 tackle, 84 block shed, 85 hit power, and yes, only 77 zone coverage. But like I said during Brian Urlacher, if you're picking up Ray Lewis or even Brian Urlacher, odds are you're going to use her on him 90% of the time. So does that zone coverage being 77 really matter? Now, he is only 6'1", 240 pounds, so Brian Urlacher does have him on the size, but I think the smaller players do just move quicker in this game. And in a game where every movement counts, this game's quick, it plays fast, people score within, a blink of a second, having smaller, quicker, faster players on your field, you're going to need it. So every ounce of speed definitely counts. And, Ray Lewis, his fast, he is going to play good. Got a feeling he's going to be one of those guys that, in MUT, like the Aaron Donalds, the Justin Jeffersons, those cards that just always play good. I think Ray Lewis is going to be that guy in cut. I think he's going to be that guy, and that's simply predictive. Haven't really played much with Ray Lewis yet. Definitely going to pick him up today, though. Give him a try, see if I like him. But Ray Lewis coming in at number 3 as the best set piece legend you fellas can pick up and add to your team today. Now moving on to the LTDs. Now, each of these LTDs have one stat that is really, really low for what they are. And at number 2, I have Darrelle Revis. Very interesting to see 74 zone coverage on a corner. He should be able to play zone, but this card literally cannot play zone on your team. 85 speed, 86 excel, 84 agility, 80 jump, 85 press, 86 man, but 74 zone coverage. It doesn't really make sense. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds. You cannot put this card in zone. It completely drops his value. If he even had 79 or 80 zone, it would be significantly better, but low 70s is very low. Also wanted to point out 67 catch. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see what he's selling for right now too. Yeah, you guys can see his price is reflecting. Don't get me wrong, I think he is the second best card we got today, but for the first batch of, LTD legends, I really was hoping that we would, be a little bit better than Darrelle Revis right now, and he is good, don't get me wrong, but 74 zone, 67 catching, what, EA, what? And that means that Randy Moss, though, is coming in at number 1 on the best legends we got today. I mean, look at this guy. 86 speed, 86 jump, 85 catch in traffic, 85 spec, 82 medium, 86 deep, and 77 short route running. But I think I'd rather 77 short route running than 74 zone coverage. On a DB, you really have 2 stats that matter when it comes to coveraging. Man and zone. He can only do one. Randy Moss can do all 3. Not the third one great with the short route, but 86 deep, 82 medium. Put this guy in a streak every single play. He's going to come down with the ball probably 7 out of 10 times. He's disgusting. He's 6'4", 210 pounds. Randy Moss is a Madden legend and hopefully will become a college football ultimate team legend very soon. Checking out Randy's price really quick. He's selling for more than Darrelle Revis too. So obviously, the community thinks he's better and Moshi knows ball. Fellas, that is my ranking of every legend you boys can pick up and add to your team today. Obviously, Tim Tebow is not on this list because, well, we can't get him today, so he didn't make the list. But obviously, he would be number 1. He's a 90 overall quarterback. Now, have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I will catch you boys tomorrow morning going over the best tight ends in the game, so be on the lookout for that. Have a fantastic day, though, like I say every time, and I'll catch you boys later. Peace!